Right, hello everyone, this is Product Shard, and today I'm going to be going over the 5.7 pistol. I managed to get it to 2nd Prestige max level after quite a lot of time, but it's the very first pistol you get. You don't have to even use like an unlock token on it, you just get it straight away from the beginning. So you've probably used it if you just put it on as like a secondary, just to switch to when you run out of ammo. But I'll be going over the best ways to use it as a primary and as a secondary. Now, for the very first class, if you just want to run it just by itself, you'll want to be using it on game modes like Search and Destroy, or ones where you can kind of control the engagement. You don't want to be going up against 2 or 3 different people at a time. As you'll be seeing, this is Search and Destroy, and you've got to play very stealthily, so I definitely recommend the first thing is get to Suppressor, and if you want to have the best kind of success and not die loads of the time, then a suppressor is definitely the best thing for you. I also used a red dot sight, well, what is it, reflex sight on this, but I'll go through that on the next class. Now, also with this, you have a choice, like on the class, whether to put, what is it, secondary gunfighter on and put a second attachment on, or just keep it with the suppressor. Because it has such a big clip size, you don't need extended mag, and to be honest, the hip fire is pretty good for like the situations you'll be getting into, because you'll be wanting to get very close to them and in those close quarter situations. So a laser sight isn't necessary. You may want to put like a reflex sight on or something to increase your accuracy, as the iron sights aren't great, but that's all up to you. You can then put on like fast mag or something. That's probably the one thing I would recommend, is like fast mag. If you spray and run out, then you can put that on. But the suppressor is all you really need. Now, for different perks for the class, perk 1 I would definitely recommend lightweight, because you need to be getting like as close to people as possible, because people with assault rifles and stuff will beat you straight away, and even SMGs in kind of mid-range situations, you will be beaten by them unless you're really accurate and have a really fast trigger finger. So you need to be getting as close as possible, getting like around behind them to get the kills. So that's why I'd recommend lightweight. Then cold-blooded is so, because you're using a suppressor, you can be very covert and stealthy and lie down and wait for them to go past you before you jump up and kill them, and your name won't pop up when you're waiting for people. Or when you try and, like, you get shot a few times and you hide behind a corner to get your health up, they may run past without noticing you're there. So cold-blooded is definitely a must for that. Perk 2, there aren't many others you really need. Perk 3 is kind of up to you. If you run secondary gunfighter, you'll only have one, but I'd definitely say that extreme conditioning, dexterity and tactical mask are all really good perks. You can obviously put more on the other perks if you don't like lethals and stuff, but obviously extreme conditioning gets you there faster. You can get into the close quarter situations. Dexterity is for when you're running, you can start hip firing quicker. And tactical mask is when people are like camping, you can just run through shock charges and stuff, and you won't be slowed down, so that allows you to get campers and things really quick. And you'll be spending a lot of time in buildings probably with this, or just with any pistols really. Then you can also have a lethal and any tacticals you want. I use shock charges because you can just place them as little trip mines when you're in a building, and you're just kind of waiting for people to come to you. Or you can throw it in a window or something to check if people are there, so they're more multi-purpose. Right, now on to the second class. I use this as just the 5.7 on the back of any gun. I used it mainly on the back of a sniper, because obviously when you have a sniper and you get into a close quarters situation, the sniper becomes pretty useless unless you're a god at quickscoping. But I was using it, I had it on the back of this class, and I just decided I would use only the 5.7 for a bit, and I did pretty well. Because it's so accurate and it has such a big mag, it's a very kind of versatile weapon, even if you don't have it suppressed or anything. And I literally just had it with the reflex sight. This helped me kind of aim my shots, because it is very accurate, as you'll see here in a second. As long as you know where they are. It has basically no recoil when you're firing, unless you fire like way too quick. But as long as you stay controlled, you can aim your shots, and I just don't particularly like the iron sights. So I put the reflex sight on there, but it doesn't really need any other attachments. It doesn't need an extended mag because it already has enough, fast mag because the extended mag is long enough, and you won't really run out of ammo in enough time to, well, you don't need like the speed of reloading that fast because you'll always have ammo left. And you don't need like a tack knife or anything. So the reflex sight just helped me. It's basically showing all this that it is a very good gun, and you don't actually need any attachments, any specific things on it to make it good. The suppressor just helps you stay more covert if that's your style of play that you like. But here you'll see that it works with anything else. When you don't have the 5.7 suppressed, it's generally a 2-shot kill when you're really close, getting up to more like 5 or 6 when you're at range. But you should be able to get yourself into places where it's like really close and it's a good 2-3 shot kill. When you put a suppressor on, it makes it a bit higher, but in this kind of way you'll be getting 2-shot kills most of the time, which makes it really effective in close range, even against some submachine guns, because they're 3 to 4 shot kill. So if you get a good trigger finger going and you're very accurate, then you can kill people really quick, and it can be a very effective weapon, as you should see. On to the final kind of way that I would use it, and this is on the back of any kind of assault rifle, submachine gun, well, not so much submachine guns, but LMGs, stuff like that, where when you go into a closer range place, like into a building or something, your assault rifle or such isn't going to be as effective, and you're going to need something which just shoots a lot of bullets in kind of tighter area, and you can just spray. So once you get it up to akimbo, I would always recommend running it like this. If you're just using it as a general secondary, as you should see, I probably will cut it to the bits in this game, but I'm using an what's it called? I want to say SMR, but I don't think that's what it's called. If it is, then good, but if not, it's like a one-shot assault rifle, and as I'm not very good at one-shot assault rifles, when I go into a building, I can't like spray very well. So I have the 5.7 akimbo on there, which obviously there's 20 bullets in each mag, and you got 2 of them, so you can fire off 40 shots really quick, and it's just really effective compared to some of the things like the what's it called, the Cap 40 in that, which the Cap 40 B23R, they all take 3 shots to kill generally. So having a gun that can take 2 shots to kill, yet having 40 bullets, you can fire off both, and if they both hit, they kill. Or if there's 2 or 3 people there, then you can fire off all of them, and you're really likely to get all the kills that you need. You're not likely to run out of ammo like with the TAC 45, I think it is. So if you're going to run a pistol secondary with akimbo, then definitely pick this one over the TAC 45. It's got a really good hipfire spread, and it's just generally really nice to use. Cheers for watching. If you've missed any of the previous episodes I've done, then there'll be a link in the description to the playlist of all of them. But other than that, thank you for watching, and see you next time.